So today I want to go over the Amazon ratings for this product. At the bottom of the page, you can see that each feature has its rating on its own. So I'm going to go over each and every single one of them to see if it's true or not. First up is battery. So at a 4.6, I would say that is pretty accurate because this is a very good battery life. With each individual piece right there, I think each piece with the the mics and the two transmitters that I'm currently using, each probably gets around maybe 6 to 7 hours of runtime. I've noticed from using, as you can see, there's usually 4 lit up runs right now, but there is 3 because this is currently charging this one. And what I've noticed is that it can probably charge these things 2.5 times. So it results in around like 21 to 24 hours of total running battery time. So if you have this with you, you're never gonna run out of battery. This is insane. Not to mention, because you have 2 of these mics right here, I'm currently using one, there's an extra one where I'm just recording by myself using the transmitter and the mic. So once the transmitter and the mic runs out of battery, I charge the transmitter, but I use the existing mic right here so I can extend the battery life even more. So maybe the rating is a little low even, maybe it needs to be like a 4.7 because this thing is a battery god. Next is ease of use. It has a 4.6 rating. I'm going to show you guys how easy it is to use this thing. So when it comes like this in the box, you open it, it turns all of them on, you take it out, put it on your phone, and it's ready to be used. It is as simple as that. And when you're finished, you put it back. It has a little magnet for each piece, so it's satisfying. Also a magnet with the case closing, as you can hear. Put it back, it'll automatically turn them all off, and it'll charge all of them at the same time. It doesn't get easier than that. Compare this with the version of this that doesn't have a case. That is a little bit more challenging because, as you can see right here, each of the pieces you gotta charge individually if you don't have the case, which for me, who had only one USB-C cable, meant I have to keep swapping. And as you can see, you can tell the battery of the mics from the transmitter, but you cannot actually see the battery itself on the transmitter. So if this runs out of battery or it's off, you can never know what the battery is on this guy. So when I'm charging these two without the case, I turn this off to charge it, and then I charge this one, but I don't know when it is fully charged. So that is annoying. And I also have to turn each individually off and on again. Obviously, these are not big issues, but having the case, it does all of it for you. It is so simple. I'm so glad I picked this up. So I would say, yes, this is a 4.6. Next up is sound quality. So right now, I'm speaking away from the camera so you can hear what that sounds like. Now I'm speaking right next to the phone so you can hear what the sound quality is like. Now I'm speaking with the DJI mic so you can hear what it's like. I'm also speaking right next to it around the same distance as the phone so you can see what the quality is like. And I would say the sound quality on the DJI is not world-class amazing, but I think it is good. And with all of the utilities that come with it and all the extra features, all the materials and all the quality of life things, I don't think it matters too much. But yes, rating it a bit lower as a 4.4, I think it is justified. Out of the wireless mics, in terms of sound quality, this is probably up there with the best. But in total grand scheme of things, you're not going to be expecting like an XLR mic quality with this thing. It is good though. Next is the quality material at 4.4. And just really look at this case. The finish on top is smooth. This has a texture finish and you can hear the sound of it. There's also a steel hinge right here to kind of boost rigidity and durability. So this thing is not likely gonna break anytime soon. And this is not a scientific test, but I can kind of try to scratch on it with this. And as you can see, not really anything. Same thing with the case, I'm scratching on it. Kind of try to replicate some kind of blunder impact and kind of scratching from maybe being in your bag, maybe you have some keys around, maybe it's going through all this. And as you can see, I don't really see much of anything. So in terms of being resistant to scratches, not resistant, but it is up there being better at being resistant to scratches. The weight feels good, the quality of the finish feels good, it feels nice to hold. And best of all, if you have keys, you're probably not likely to damage them. So I gotta bump this up to maybe like a 4.6. I really love the materials on this. Next is the value for the money for 4.2. Because it comes with this, it comes with attachments for the transmitter for the camera here. Comes with the iPhone attachment. Comes with the audio jack, the USB to USB-C cable. 2 kind of wind muffers. And a very nice feeling case right here. It has the same texture as the case. It feels sturdy. It has a 2 pocket right here. And this is obviously subjective. But if you were to ask me, just this is worth the price of the item with none of the accessories, I would say yes, because it is so good in terms of utility. I had the Rode mic earlier, and I just hate that I couldn't see the volume. I couldn't see when it's working. There's no indicators of the battery. This thing, it turns off and on for the transmitters on the mic for me. It charges them for me. I charge this thing maybe once a week, maybe once every 2 weeks. This thing is crazy battery. I never have to worry about this. So the peace of mind alone is worth the money. But objectively, I can see how this is still on the pricey side. But since the DJI Mic 2 has come out, the price for the DJI 1 has lowered. So this is made the value for the money much, much better. I think it dropped quite significantly. So if you thought this was overpriced before, this should be at the right amount of price point now from being an older model, which I'm not gonna upgrade because the new one doesn't really have any new features that excite me. So this is the best bang for your buck right now. I gotta bump this up to like a 4.5. Lastly is the noise cancellation. As you can hear right here, I don't think it is amazing because keep in mind, I'm recording at -5 gain right now because I can hear if I do at 0 gain, there is a little bit of noise. So I can let you guys hear what that sounds like. So this is at 0 gain right now. As you can hear, probably there are some noises on the background. It picks up the noise on the background a little bit too much for my liking. So that's why I kind of lower everything by 5 decibels. So yes, the noise canceling unfortunately is not amazing. But luckily, the wind filters help a little bit. So this is what it sounds like with the wind filter here. So it's helping a little bit, but still not by too much. So if you're after a mic that really is great at cutting out sound, this might not be the best for you. But I would say in all the other categories, it exceeds so much that this is such a minor gripe that if I turn down the gain by 5, it is all solved. So I think that is fine. But yes, I would stick at the rating at like 4.1 right now because it is not tremendous in noise canceling. So overall, I'm so glad I picked this up. It made my life as a kind of someone who records videos for a living so much easier. I don't have to worry about my audio situation anymore. I put it on, take it out, put it on, and leave it. I charge this once every 1 or 2 weeks. The sound quality is always good. Never have to worry about the mic cutting in and out because the transmission range is so huge. I've tested it behind doors too. It is good. I don't have to worry about this. So yes, I highly recommend this.